Hey guys, and welcome to another Tag Tuesday. What's Tag Tuesday? Me and my friend Tara are doing Vlogtober together, and every Tuesday on both of our channels we are doing the same tag. So when you're done here, please be a doll. Go to the description box down below, click on the link, head to her channel, and check out what she has to say. This week we are doing the accent tag, which is basically just reading a list of words and answering a couple questions to compare and contrast how people in different parts of the country, or maybe even the world, speak. And I know people from Michigan definitely have a specific accent sometimes, so I'm curious to see how I sound when I say things because you're not always super aware of how you speak. And actually I wanted to do this tag for a very long time because the man himself, Landon Austin, the one who brought me and Tara together, did this video, and he was the first person I ever saw do this tag. So I will put the link to that very old video down below if you want to go check it out. Please feel free to comment and say how you would say these things, or do your own tag video and let us know about it. And there will be annotations or something somewhere to indicate how the word is spelt and what I'm actually saying in case there's any confusion. So, ant, roof, route, although I do say route sometimes, but usually route, wash. I don't know how else you would say this, but okay. Oil, theater, iron, salmon, caramel, although I do upon occasion say caramel, but it always feels wrong. It just happens accidentally, so caramel. Fire, which I don't know how many different ways there are to say fire unless it's like, fire! Probably shouldn't yell that in my apartment building. Water. Sure. Ruin. Data. I do sometimes say data, but mostly only if I'm talking about Star Trek. Crayon. New Orleans. New Orleans. Nolans. I say New Orleans. Pecan, although I do say pecan as well, but more often than not, pecan. Don't know why I whispered it, but pecan. Both? I don't even know if that's the right word. I can't read my own handwriting, but how else would you say both? Again? Probably. I am guilty of saying probably or probably from time to time when I'm going fast, but I try to say probably. That's how I say it when I'm trying to spell it. Probably. Spitting image, and I really don't see how many different ways you could say that unless you're kind of shortening it and like, oh, spitting image, but big difference. Alabama. Lawyer. Coupon. Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise. Syrup. Pajamas, or if you want to be fancy, pajamas. I don't say it that way. It's definitely PJs, pajamas. Cot. Oh, cot. I kind of say it like hot, like I'm sleeping on a cot. That's interesting. Naturally. I'm starting to second guess myself on every single word. Aluminum. Envelope. And now me and Tara, because Landon Austin is the one who brought us together, and this has been something we've noticed. He has a very special way of saying a word, so we have added our own word onto this tag, and that is tour. Now, I feel like I say it like tore, like I tore a piece of paper, but we both have thought that we have, Landon has rubbed off on us a little bit, and we've kind of added an extra syllable. He says it tour, like T-E-W-E-R, tour. And so it's kind of rubbed off like, oh, Landon Austin's going on tour. I don't know. It's a new one. Bonus for you guys. Aw. Okay, now it's time for some questions. What is it called when you throw toilet paper on a house? TPing. What is the bug that when you touch it, it curls into a ball? I don't touch bugs because that's gross, but I do believe they're called a roly-poly. He's roly-poly-poly, da-da-da-da-da-da. Anybody remember that TV show? Thumbs up if you do. What is a bubbly carbonated drink called? Pop. Not soda, not soda pop, pop. Every now and again, I will call a diet pop like a diet soda, but it's pop, y'all. What do you call gym shoes? Probably 90% of the time, tennis shoes, occasionally sneakers. Why don't we all just call them gym shoes? Like, are tennis shoes specifically for tennis shoes? Like, are there actually shoes that are just for tennis? I don't know. What do you say to address a group of people? Well, I don't really find myself addressing a group of people very often because I don't know a lot of people, but I would say, hi guys, or hey everyone. If I'm writing like on Twitter or something, I will say y'all, or if I'm speaking of a group of people, like, oh, y'all do this and y'all do that. But I wouldn't just walk into a room and be like, hey y'all. So that's a little different, but I will very often say, hey y'all, on Twitter and stuff when I'm writing. What do you call your grandparents? Dead. Thanks for reminding me. Actually, I do have one remaining. I called her grandma, but then once my cousins started having kids and they're her great-grandkids, they started calling her Nana, and now we all call her Nana. Very rarely will I ever call her grandma, so it's switched over time. What do you call the wheeled contraption that you carry groceries in the supermarket? I don't know who wrote this tag, but I love that they used the word contraption because I say words like that. Like, I talk like I'm 12 or 90. There's not always a whole lot of in between. But the contraption I wheel around the grocery store, I call a shopping cart or a grocery cart. I know some people call it a buggy. I think there's other names for it too, but I usually say a shopping cart or a grocery cart, like, or just a cart. What do you call it when the rain falls while the sun is shining? Typical Michigan weather. I believe the technical name for it is a sun shower, but you know, lots of things happen in Michigan while the sun is shining. Raining, snowing, all sorts of interesting. Michigan's a little bipolar when it comes to the weather sometimes. What is the thing that you change the channel with? A remote control. Sometimes just the remote. Sometimes the channel changer. Sometimes the channel thing. I lost my train of thought. Sometimes it's the clicker, or the thing. But if I was just speaking about it in casual conversation, I think I'd call it a remote more often than anything else. My nose is itchy. Well, that's it. As always, thank you for watching, and there's my ramblings for the day. Don't forget to rate, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to check out channels. Nope. Don't forget to check out Tara's channel down below, and all my links will be down below if you want to say hi to me. I will see y'all later. Bye!